Hi, it's Carolyn, the contest queen. So I thought I would pop on this morning and do a sweepstakes chat because something great happened and I wanted to share with everybody. And I also wanted to talk strategy because it actually came up in the contest club meeting last night. Every couple of weeks I hold a virtual contest club meeting. And what came up in the discussions was, when do you enter to win instant prizes? And my favorite time is crazy early in the morning. So, because I'm in Eastern time, one of the ladies that lives in the West Coast found that late at night for her worked better. So it was an interesting conversation. Up in Canada, Cheerios is hosting a giveaway for Fitbits, and so mine is now 3 years old, and it's not holding the battery charge as well as it used to. Some days it's really good, some days it dies right away, and I thought, it's time for another Fitbit. Of course, being a sweepstaker, my goal is to win one. And so this one was a purchase product, send in the receipt. I did the no purchase entry option too, but when postage in Canada is $1, by the time you get everything together and mail it, you might as well spend a little bit more, get a box of cereal that you can enjoy and have an opportunity to win. So I did that, and I entered really early in the morning, and I won a Fitbit. I was so excited because I thought, this is great. I'm going to keep wearing this one until it dies, but now I have a backup, especially since pin code hunting season's coming, and one of my goals is to let go of the pandemic pounds, I'm calling them. So I'm thinking this is perfect. It's helping me get healthier. It's one of my goals this year. My hobby supporting my health goals. This is awesome. And someone mentioned that they had won a few because they were going to give them out as gifts. I thought, oh, how did I miss that in the rules? I didn't know I could win more than one. So I really wanted to win one for my mom as a gift. And so yesterday we went shopping. It was so funny because with the pandemic, I don't like to do a lot of running around stores, and I bought blackout curtains. Look at that. So I don't have this like bright white problem back there. We had blinds, but they weren't blackout. So it was still like just bright white. I still have the bright light above. I still have to work on the lighting. I'm getting there. We're getting there. So, I sent George off to get the fruits and vegetables, and I said, I will get the Shreddies and the Cheerios, because I knew he wouldn't buy the right size, because you have to have a specific size. You're looking for a specific type of box. So I'm like, I will get the Cheerios. Off I go to get what we need, because we need laundry soap and some other things. So off I go to get the things that I know he won't, in my mind, he won't choose right. So I go and I get the cereal. And then I always have something to drink before bed, usually because I also take magnesium. And so I have a big glass of water. And of course, in the middle of the night, I have to go to the washroom. And I look at the clock, and it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And I thought, oh, this is a good time to enter for Fitbit. So 4 o'clock in the morning, I grab my phone and I sit down in my office, and I take a picture, send it in, and I won a Fitbit for my mom. So I'm like, now it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm all happy. And I look, and one of my friends sends me a message. And she said, congratulations on your TV win. I'm like, wait a minute, what? How did I miss this memo? Oh my God. So I look, and there was a Canadian contest from BC Growers, and I won the grand prize. The reason I want to do this as a sweepstakes chat is because I have been entering for 20 years this year as a hobby. Believe it or not, I have never won a TV. Back in the day when I was married, we had this huge, big, thick, big screen TV. I think it was 48 inches at the time. It was huge, but it was one of the ones where you still had the screen, so it was fat. And one day it just died. And I kept saying to my ex, oh, I'll win a TV. And we had one down in the basement, but the one in the family room was gone. And so we kept watching in the basement. And I kept saying, I'm going to win one. I'm going to win one. A year and a half went by. I still hadn't won a TV. He said, that's it. I'm buying a TV. He went to Costco, bought a TV, put it up on the wall because it was thin now because the technology had changed so much. And he put it up on the wall, and that was that was the end of that. So I had never, can you believe it? I had never won a TV. However, I saw it. Then I went and checked my emails. And I'm so excited. I'm going to respond to them this morning. They are giving me the option to take a Visa gift card instead. And because one of my big goals is to become debt-free this year, I'm going to do the responsible adult thing. I'm going to take the Visa gift card, and I'm using it to pay bills and pay down my debt because, let's face it, the interest is not worth it. So I'm gonna use it towards my big goal. So I think it's a good step. I did that huge Colette Barron-Reed vision board in January. I took her course, and I did a vision board like I've never done a vision board before. I didn't actually put things on it this time because usually I put things like I want a car and I want a trip and I want this and I want that. And I took away all the material things from it. Instead, I put experiences I wanted to have. I wanted to be self-sufficient, financially independent. I wanted to be kinder. I wanted to be, I wanted to have trust in the universe. I wanted to be more social. I put like all the social media. Speaking of which, I need 20 more followers on Instagram to get to 3,300 followers. And I think I need only 18. It keeps going up and down a little bit. I think I only need 18 followers to get to the next level on Facebook. I think I was at 6,800. I think I'm at 69. So I think it would make me an even 7,000. So if you don't already follow me, recommend me to your friends. That would be so cool to hit a couple of milestones on social. Help me with my goals. That would be super. And so that's what I did. I was so excited. So yeah, being the responsible adult, that's what I'm going to do. But I never want a TV. So when I'm debt free, I'll win another TV. I don't know. It took me 20 years for the first one. I don't know how long it'll take me for the second one. That's so funny, but I'm so excited. So that was my morning at 4:00 in the morning. Then try to go back to sleep. Took me like an hour, and I finally, because I needed the rest. I can't just function, in a few hours. So I finally managed to get back to sleep. And then when I woke up, I missed the word on the radio. Oh well. So I just wanted to come in and talk about it because February 28th was yesterday. Today's March 1st. So there's a lot of strategy for people around end of month and beginning of month. A lot of people call the last day of the month delete day. So they go through all especially the daily sweepstakes that end on the 28th, or it was February, so it's 28th, but it could be the 30th or 31st, depending on the month. And all those sweepstakes finish. And a lot of companies notify people on the 1st of the month. So even if it ends maybe mid last week, they're not doing the drawing until the 1st. So this is a day where a lot of people really look forward to. It happens to be a Monday. So a lot of people get notified on a Monday, especially if a sweepstakes ends on the weekends. Think about it. Marketing companies, agencies, sponsors, they generally, even though we're all working from home now and have 24-hour access to everything, really, if you think about it, people work Monday to Friday, 9 to 5, because you're an office-based business. So generally, you'll get your notifications within those timeframes. It's not absolute and in stone, but that's the rule of thumb. So it's a Monday. And so it's a great day to be notified. It's also the 1st of the month. So a lot of companies notifying the 1st of the month. So it's a really exciting day. I'm expecting to have a lot of people in my Good Vibration Sweepstakes Club post that they won something today, which will be fun. And The other strategy that I talked about was, entering really early in the morning. Now, it doesn't always work that way because that big boom box behind me right there, I won it at 11 o'clock in the morning. I had completely forgot it was 2 years ago, and I had completely forgot to enter the monster contest that day because I usually like to wake up before my pin code hunting because I wake up at 5:15. So I enter a few sweepstakes because I'm up early. I enter the instance, and then I go walking. For some reason, I had completely forgot to enter. I had a code. So it was 11 o'clock when I remembered. I thought, oh, well. So I entered it. Boom. So it's not set in stone. It's just odds based, but you can win at any time. And one of the members of our virtual club meeting said she's on the West Coast and she gets her day done. She finishes dinner. She cleans up the kitchen. And at 9 o'clock at night, she'll sit down with her laptop and enter away. And she'll hit instant wins. Like, what was the last instant win? I can't remember what she said she won, but it was at 10 o'clock at night, which on the East Coast is 1 o'clock in the morning. So later. So we'll see. So let me go through some of the comments and see. See, Leanne, never say never because it could be any day. It took me 20 years. You can win a TV. Brenda says, I love the stories behind the scenes. I think it's so fun to talk about because I think that's part of it. Congratulations. Susan won 7-Eleven bubbly contest today. Is that the Buble? I love those commercials where he takes the Y and he puts his E. Today there were 9 winners, $250 gift cards. Nice. How exciting. What program do you use for cleaning up Instagram? I'm at my max for followers. I don't know. I've never cleaned up my Instagram because I am only at, let me look, I don't even know. I don't follow that many accounts. I'm following 747, which is actually kind of high for me. I like to keep it a lot lower so the feed doesn't get so jammed up. And what I used to do when I did it was I just went through and looked at who they were. And if I hadn't seen anything or I wasn't interested in following them anymore, I just unfollowed them. So far, everybody I'm looking at, I go, oh, I like these people. So, yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look into that. That's probably a good idea. Let me make a note of that for my book. So, Twitter. So Instagram, unfollow. Sometimes you just have to, a couple of times a year, just clean up your feeds, go through Twitter, go through Facebook, go through Instagram, and just sit there manually while you're watching TV and just, instead of sweeping, unfollow. Because it is kind of part of the hobby, is maintenance. So that will be good. Wonder when Elle will release her beginning these boxes this year. I have no idea. I won once years ago, and it was the mystery products, and it was great. One of the face washes burnt my face. It was bad. You did it once, and I thought, oh, maybe I did something wrong. So the next night I used it again, and I'm like, nope. Threw the whole thing in the garbage. I went and wrote that it was like a 0. I said I had to give it a star, so I gave it a 1. I said, I'm giving it a 1 only because I can't give it a 0. And it's burnt my face, and I threw it away. It's horrible. But there was other products that after the L testers was finished, I actually peeled off the labels to find out what it was because they were so good I wanted to buy them. Oh, see, Gary said he cleaned his Instagram following yesterday. 150 unfollows. Gary, can you just post if you did that manually or you used a program? that would be of help. Thank you very much. And let's see. Oh, Elaine says she's never won a TV either, almost a decade. Well, I'm going to send you a good juju that it doesn't take you 2 decades. And I think that's it. If there's any other, if we're just waiting for Gary to but that's what's fun about the end of the month. That's just what this hobby's great. It's because I had a bit of a dry spell. And last year with the pandemic, there wasn't as many contests, like a lot of stuff disappeared. And it seems that companies are like, okay, we need to do something. They're starting to figure out how to do it in this environment. And I really like it. It's a lot of fun. We've been having a lot of fun. And you just don't know when it's going to show up. That, to me, is part of the hobby and the part that I love. I don't know what I'm going to win, when I'm going to win it. And it just makes it exciting because what's going to happen today? I don't know. I could still win. It could be a hat trick. I can win the 3rd prize. There's nothing that says I can't, right? Who knows? Maybe I'll get a hat trick. I'll definitely post if I get a hat trick. So I just wanted to come on, do a quick sweepstakes chat and talk about how exciting it is to do Gary says he did it all manual, all accounts. I only followed to try and win something. So I still do follow sweepers, though. I do a combo of following sweepers and following sponsors because some of the contests, so I follow a lot of my main contest group people, my club, Sweepstakes Club, because some Instagram contests want you and the other person to follow. So if I always just enter the same people and I know I'm following them and they're following me, then I don't have to worry about that. And I know that if I tag them, they'll see it and they'll also follow. So if either one of us wins, we can win. So that's a bit of a strategy on Instagram. I do like to follow certain people. And then that way, if the sweepstakes has that, they can see that we are friends if they check. I don't know. Some of the apps have all kinds of features in them that companies use to run giveaways. So that's it. I just wanted to pop on because I was very excited. 20 years, but he did it. What a day. What a day to start a Monday, a month. And good luck. I expect to see your winning stories in the Good Vibration Sweepstakes Club. And if you're not already a member, join. It's free. And we only post positivity. And it doesn't have to be sweepstakes. Somebody posted today they're starting a health journey, and they want everyone to just send them good vibes because they want to stop drinking soda. And we're like, yeah, you can do it. So it doesn't just have to be good vibes for sweepstakes. It could be for anything. You know, if you're going for a job, new job, or you're looking for that perfect house or whatever it is, we're all happy to send good vibes because good vibes aren't just for sweepstakes. Good luck winning in March.